Alright, let's talk of the ultimate military stalemate. Imagine being stuck in a siege outside a city for 10 whole years. No progress, no breaks, just tens of thousands of Greek soldiers camping in the dirt outside the giant, impenetrable walls of Troy. By year 10, everyone was over it. The Greek heroes were tired, morale was at absolute zero, and the Trojans were sitting safely behind their high walls laughing at them. Direct force was not working. They couldn't climb the walls. They couldn't break the gates. And they couldn't starve the city out. Enter Odysseus, the resident big-brain strategist of the Greek army. He looks at this 10-year military disaster and realizes, if we can't beat them with swords, we're going to have to beat them with pure psychological trickery. And thus, history's most famous Trojan virus was born. Odysseus pitches a plan so ridiculously risky, it sounds like a cartoon plot. Step 1. Build a massive, hollow, wooden horse. Step 2. Pack the absolute best, most lethal Greek warriors inside its stomach. Step 3. Burn down the Greek camp, pack up the fleet, and sail away just out of sight. To make the trick work, they leave an inscription on the horse, claiming it's a sacred offering to the goddess Athena, to guarantee the Greeks a safe sail home. Basically, they framed it as a massive, humble, sorry for burning your stuff gift. The next morning, the Trojans wake up, look out from the walls, and see absolutely nothing. The Greek army is gone. Their tents are burned, and the beach is empty, except for this colossal wooden statue. The Trojans are absolutely ecstatic. The war is finally over. And hey, a free giant wooden statue. Now, the Trojans weren't completely stupid. A few people raised red flags, but Odysseus had left a secret agent behind on the beach. A Greek soldier named Sinon, who was tied up and acting terrified. Sinon puts on an Oscar-worthy performance. He cries, throws a fit, and tells King Priam, the Greeks betrayed me. They left me here as a human sacrifice. And that horse, they built it super huge on purpose, so you couldn't drag it through your gates. Because if you bring it inside, Athena's blessing transfers to Troy. When the Trojan priest Laocoon shouted his famous warning, "I fear the Greeks, even when bringing gifts," and threw a spear at the horse, 2 giant sea serpents suddenly slithered out of the ocean and ate him alive. The Trojans took that as a sign from the gods saying, "Yep, don't mess with the horse." Convinced, the Trojans literally broke down a section of their own impenetrable defense walls just to drag this giant wooden death trap right into the center of the city. That night, Troy held the party to end all parties. 10 years of wartime tension exploded into a massive night of victory drinking, dancing, and celebrating. By midnight, every single Trojan soldier, guard, and citizen was passed out drunk. Quietly, in the dead of night, a hatch in the horse's belly swings open. Odysseus and his elite strike team slide down the ropes into the pitch-black, silent city square. They silently overpower the sleeping gate guards, light a massive signal fire on the tower to call the waiting Greek fleet back from their hiding spot, and throw the main gates wide open. The entire Greek army pours into the city. What follows was one of the most complete and brutal sackings in ancient history. In a single night, 10 years of impenetrable defense collapsed entirely because a city opened its doors to a suspicious wooden toy. Troy fell, the war ended, and 3,000 years later, we still name computer viruses after it, as a friendly reminder. If your worst enemy leaves an unverified gift on your doorstep, maybe don't drag it into your living room.